people out there eating chicken every day thinking they're making the right choice. It's not their fault. Everyone talks about protein, but almost no one properly explains what makes a source truly good. And the truth is, some proteins you consume might be harming you more than helping. Protein isn't just protein. There's a difference, and that difference matters a lot more than you think. Your body doesn't process them all the same way. Some come loaded with bad fats, others with excess sodium. Because it's no use eating 30 grams of protein if at the same time you're clogging your arteries or overloading your kidneys. Let's start from 6th place and go up to the number 1 source. And just a heads up, number 1 will surprise you. It's not what most people think. 6th place, canned tuna. Everyone knows it. Everyone's eaten it. It's cheap, it's convenient, and it's in any supermarket. A can of tuna has about 25 grams of protein and almost 0 fat, which seems perfect at first glance. The problem is that canned tuna usually comes swimming in low-quality vegetable oil full of omega-6, that inflammatory fat nobody needs. And there's more. Tuna accumulates mercury because it's a large, long-lived fish. Eating it once in a while won't kill anyone, but making it your main protein source can cause serious problems in the long run. That's why it's here, at the bottom of the list. 5th place, chicken breast, the star of every fitness diet. Everyone who decides to lose weight or gain lean mass starts by buying chicken breast in industrial quantities. And yes, it's a great source of protein. 100 grams have about 30 grams of protein and almost no fat. But let's be honest, most people don't eat quality chicken. They eat factory-farmed chicken, raised on feed full of GMO corn, antibiotics, and hormones. That doesn't show up on the label, but it's in there. Besides, chicken is extremely bland. Without seasoning, without sauce, without anything, it's practically rubber. And that leads people to cover it with processed sauces loaded with sugar and sodium. In the end, you're eating protein, but also a chemical bomb. That's why it doesn't rank higher. 4th place. Eggs. Here's where it starts to get interesting. Eggs are cheap, versatile, and one of the most complete proteins on the planet. One large egg has about 6 grams of protein and all the essential amino acids your body needs. The white is pure protein. The yolk is full of vitamins, minerals, good cholesterol, and healthy fats. For years, people were afraid to eat the yolk because of cholesterol. But today, science has proven that dietary cholesterol isn't the villain it was made out to be. The problem with eggs is digestion. Some people simply can't process that many eggs without feeling discomfort. And eggs also vary greatly in quality. Eggs from free-range chickens eating grass and insects are completely different from factory farm eggs, where chickens live in cramped cages eating feed. This difference shows in the yolk color, the taste, and especially the nutritional quality. Eggs are great, but they depend a lot on where they come from. 3rd place, salmon. Now we're entering the premium team. Salmon isn't just protein, it's protein with a bonus. 100 grams of salmon have about 25 grams of protein and are loaded with omega-3, that anti-inflammatory fat that protects your heart, improves your brain, and aids muscle recovery. Salmon also has vitamin D, something most people are deficient in without knowing it. The big problem with salmon is the price and the origin. Wild salmon is expensive and hard to find. Most salmon sold in markets is farmed, fed with feed full of dyes to make the flesh pink. This salmon has less omega-3 and more pollutants. Even so, it's still one of the best protein sources on the market. If you can afford quality salmon, you're making a serious investment in your health. 2nd place, red meat. And here comes the controversy. Red meat has a terrible reputation. Everyone says it causes cancer, clogs arteries, and destroys the planet. But let's look at the facts. 100 grams of lean beef has about 26 grams of very high-quality protein. Plus, red meat is the best natural source of heme iron, the iron your body actually absorbs, not that plant-based iron that barely gets into your bloodstream. It's also packed with zinc, vitamin B12, creatine, and carnosine, compounds you simply don't find in plants. The problem isn't the meat itself. The problem is the type of meat most people eat. Meat from animals raised in confinement, fed grains full of antibiotics and hormones. That meat is inflammatory and full of bad fats. But meat from animals raised on pasture, eating grass, is a completely different story. It has a better fat profile, more omega-3s, more vitamins. If you eat quality red meat a few times a week, you're not killing yourself. You're nourishing your body the way it was designed to be nourished. First place. And here is the absolute champion, the most complete, most bioavailable, most nutritious source of protein on the planet. Liver. Yes, you read that right. Liver. Not chicken, not whey protein, not salmon. It's liver. And before you turn up your nose, let's look at the numbers. 100 grams of beef liver has about 20 grams of protein. It's not the highest amount on the list, but it's the quality that matters. Liver is the most nutrient-dense food that exists. It has more vitamin A than carrots, more iron than spinach, more vitamin B12 than anything else. It has copper, zinc, folate, choline, and an absurd list of compounds your body uses to function perfectly. Throughout human history, liver was considered the food of kings. Warriors ate liver before battles. Pregnant women ate liver to ensure healthy babies. Today, almost no one eats it, and that's a huge mistake. The myth that liver is full of toxins is ridiculous. The liver doesn't store toxins, it processes and eliminates them. What it stores are vitamins and minerals. If the animal was raised healthily, its liver is pure gold. Of course, the taste isn't for everyone, but there are ways to prepare it that make it milder. And if you really want to maximize your health, liver needs to be on your plate at least once a week. The truth is simple. Protein isn't just about muscle, it's health, it's energy, it's recovery, and choosing the right sources makes all the difference. So if you liked this list, hit that like button and tell me in the comments, which of these 6 sources do you already eat regularly? And more importantly, would you dare to try liver?